everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. I am. Yeah, because like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, this has to do with the Watchtower. A PIMO Bethelite has leaked some inside crumbling tea about the tower. Okay? The tower is crumbling. Anybody up in that motherfucker, y'all need to get out. Y'all need to get out. Well, hey, he is a Bethelite elder. He is a PIMO, which means he is physically in the house of God, which is Bethel, and mentally out, which means he no longer believes in the Jehovah's Witness doctrine. So first and foremost, what I want to say is shout out to all the ExJWs who are talking about this, because it's clear that whoever this is wants ExJWs to spread the word through their activism and inform the public what's happening inside of the house of God, or Bethel. I don't call it the house of God. I call it Bethel because that's what I've known it as, which is the headquarters of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. So this person lives there and is basically sharing what's going on. But thanks to the internet, we finally got some of this information. A Bethelite, not just a Bethelite, an elder Bethelite. Wow, that's got to be traumatic to wake up in Bethel, and then you have to feel like, this is all a lie. I mean, I just can imagine what's going through his head, or whatever. If it's a he, we don't know. If it's an elder, it's definitely a he, because they don't make women elders because they're misogynistic. So let's get into some of what he said. The first thing you want to know when you see something like this, ex-Bethel, like not ex-Bethel, but a PIMO Bethel elder, you see something like this, everybody's talking about it. First thing I want to know is, how do I know this is a real Bethelite? Okay? Like, I don't be trusting people like that, because, But anyway, it's definitely legit, and I'm going to tell you why it's legit. Well, I don't want to say it's legit. It's definitely from someone from the inside. No, we don't know the person's name. I don't care about their name. I just need an inside scoop, okay? All right, so these pictures attached are proof. It's conclusive that it is for real, okay? No outside guests are allowed inside Bethel at this time. The following message is from an undercover brother inside the Watchtower headquarters. This is what we're told. It seems legit to me, because what I'm looking at right now is the intranet. It says the United States branch intranet. That's one screenshot, and then I'm going to scroll to the left, to the right, and there is the menu. It looked like a menu. Chicken and sausage gumbo, white rice, roasted Brussels sprouts, mixed green salad. This is the meals that are provided at Bethel. When you live at Bethel, for those who don't know, they provide all your food, and you pretty much get a $90 stipend. That was what it was when I was a child. And $90 a month. What are you gonna do with that? Buy some bubble gum? Okay, because that ain't enough money. But anyway, that's what they paid them. So they can pretty much have control over them. You live at Bethel. You're a volunteer at Bethel. That's how it goes. It was my mom's dream job. Like, my mom wanted to be a Bethelite. If she only knew. She wanted to be a Bethelite. Like, what? She wanted to be a Bethelite. She's like, oh, if I didn't have all these kids, I would have been a Bethelite. Like, ew. Why do you want to be in Bethel? They got, like, all kinds of strict rules. Like, I mean, strict. Basically, the rumor for Bethel is that it's the Jehovah's Wickedness army. Like, it's the army. So, anyway, this is the menu he provided. And then he provided the morning worship schedule. So, straight up legit. It's got all these, like, Jehovah's Wickedness names on it. Basically showing like the morning worship. That's what they do. And the biggest was the intranet. Okay, the intranet he has to be on soil. You have to be on their soil to get into their intranet. And he looks like he's at Ramapo. Remember I mentioned Ramapo in my last video? Yup, that's their big audio visual production facility nonsense that God knows what they're going to be doing up on there. Huge site that they're building there. So yeah, this is straight up legit. This guy, he's telling the truth. So he says, greetings, fellow PIMOs, POMOs. POMOs are physically out, mentally out. Like, I guess I would be considered a POMO. Whatever. I don't really know these acronyms. But anyway. And even lurking JWs. That's funny. He said even lurking because he knows that JWs are just nosy as fuck. And they're going to be on looking this up and reading it and then talking against some like, ew, why are you even reading it? You can get this follow shit. You can't be reading. You're not supposed to be reading no apostate-like material. So he says, we know you're here and that's okay. You're doing nothing wrong and you should not feel guilty. And he says welcome. So he welcomes everybody. I sincerely hope all who read or hear this message are doing well and are striving to live their best lives. This is pretty positive for Bethelite, but you know, it's whatever. I can't believe he's talking this way. I don't know what I would do if I would find out at Bethel that this whole entire volunteer experience that I'm a part of is a fucking lie. Like, ain't no way I would be doing that. But anyway. After spending many years at the world headquarters, currently still here, he's still in Bethel now, working in many different Bethel departments, I feel inclined to share some of my observations and insights, some of which may already be known and some which may not. So here they are. Number one, while it will never be stated on any monthly JW broadcast, never be conveyed on any morning worship program found in the JW Library app, or said in any Bethel lecture made available to the rank and file online, the governing body is extremely paranoid and quite frankly exhausted, dealing with all of the leaks and apostasy aimed at the Watchtower organization. Leaks and apostasy. Yeah, whatever. Nah, it's just some truth being spilled. Y'all some liars. And the truth being told about what the hell y'all really are, which is a bunch of old, crusty, ugly businessmen ruling over 8.5 million brainwashed followers who just don't know that y'all are liars. That's basically what we talk about here. They're actively taking steps to go on the offensive rather than having to constantly defend themselves in court. They even began a campaign of reaching out to local government officials in certain regions in hopes of politicking and garnering favor with the community. Why would they be reaching out to government officials? Isn't government officials Christendom? Isn't government officials Satan? Like, you, why do y'all reach out to government officials? Ew, this is really bad. Y'all are really scared. Y'all are really paranoid. Y'all know this is it. Y'all followers gonna take y'all, all y'all followers that are waking up gonna take y'all to F out, okay? Y'all just crumbling like the Titanic. So anyway, they're actively taking steps to go on the offensive rather than having to constantly defend themselves in court. They even began a campaign reaching... Oh, I read that already. Girl, what you doing? They're also in the process of training new potential younger governing body members. Of course, they're in the process of training new potential governing body members because they're all about to croak. They're about freaking 80 something. Some of them at 80s, late 70s. These are just old men. Yeah, of course they gotta train new people because they're about to kick the bucket. Number two, while the Bethel family is composed of genuine, loving people who feel they are really supporting Christ's brothers, there is a high level of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance felt by many here at Bethel, specifically the pandemic lockdown since it began in March of 2020. Loving? I don't know about that, okay? Because with all that fake ass love bombing that's up in there, you don't know who's really loving and who fake. Okay, the majority of them is fake. They so fake, they don't even know they fake. That's the problem. They really think they showing love and they fake. Like, their love bombing is so fake, it's sickening. Okay, I experienced it and it's horrible. It is so uncomfortably sickening. I couldn't take it. I was like, could you please stop with the whole love, I love you. No, you don't. You don't love me. Stop. You don't love me. That's not real. Anyway, many feel that the direction provided by the governing body has been overblown. It's been overblown. What you mean has been overblown? That mess has been overblown since I discovered it, okay? And quite frankly, overkill. Yeah, they're extremists. That's why Russia banned them from their country. And along with a plethora of other countries that don't allow Jehovah's Witnesses. They said they're extremists. And that's the truth. They are. They shouldn't be allowed in anybody's country because they are extreme religion. The governing body and branch committee will brag that we've experienced 0 COVID-related deaths in U.S. branches, but will not truly acknowledge the hardships and struggles that have been felt by many at Bethel due to the restrictions placed on Bethelites since we went into lockdown. Oh man, I can just imagine how horrible it is living there. Ooh, child. I don't know. I might not have made it through the pandemic. I probably would have killed myself because I'm sure with the already restrictions that they already have up in Bethel, and then they have a pandemic lockdown, more restrictions. I don't know how half them Bethelites are still alive. Okay, many individuals at Bethel struggle with mental health. No duh. Issues such as depression and even suicidal thoughts. Yeah, because you're like, damn, how I could get the F out of here, but I ain't got no job, and they give me $90 a month, so I might as well stay here and endure this torture. Even though I know ain't no paradise coming, man. Please, look, I would have been done ran out of that place, but that's just me. There's a lot of people in there that, like I said, they trapped. They don't know what they're gonna do, and they terrified to leave. This has led to all sorts of issues at Bethel, such as drugs infiltrating the facilities. Drugs infiltrating the facilities. Drugs probably been in Bethel facilities, okay? Let's be real here. We know drugs probably already been up in there, okay? Where there's a lot of people living somewhere, there's always some drugs. Okay, so I don't believe that's like a new thing. I think that's just this guy's discovery of things, okay? So, he kind of concludes, he said, lastly, after spending many years here, you know I'm just skimming over this, and associating with my with many high-ranking men, right? You see, ladies, this religion ain't for no ladies. This men, misogynistic, okay? Sitting on hundreds of meetings where decisions have been made, they have affected people's lives. I can genuinely say that this is not, I repeat, a little louder for the people in the back. This is not an organization run by God. Did you hear that? It ain't run by no God, okay? It is simply a billion-dollar corporation, no different than any other major corporation existence in today. Exactly. I said that in my judicial hearing video. I said it ain't no different than corporate America, which is true. That's facts. You talking about you some from God. No, you not. You ain't even, please. Don't nobody know who from God on this planet. Okay? Because God ain't talked to nobody on this planet. Okay? And if he did, we all know about it, and don't nobody know about it. Everybody just assuming their religion or their God is the God. But at the end of the day, don't nobody know who that is. Because it's by faith. God, Jesus, there's no way involved in the decisions or directions given that affect millions of people's lives. It is simply a group of men sitting at a table, acting on what they feel is right in the moment. Yeah, just like having a little itch. I think you wish you had your weakness. Woo. Like they just making stupidness up as they go along. Oftentimes the direction given is reactive. In many cases, it is a small group of men who truly hold power and control. I don't know how 8.5 million people don't know this. Are we that dumb as human beings? That's sad if that's true. That's really sad. Sure, there are some good things about Bethel. You meet and spend time with some genuinely good and honest people, but there's also bad And in some cases ugly, of course, because we're talking about people here, right? Aren't we? Yeah, we know people can be pretty terrible. And I mean that with every ounce of love and grace in my heart, but people can be mean, evil, and terrible. I don't know what the future holds. Perhaps one day I will taste freedom and be able to tell my full story. Until then, if the opportunity presents itself, I will continue to share my insights and past experiences if desired. Okay, so obviously this Bethel elder wanted us ExJW activists to spread the word that trouble in paradise at Bethel, okay? Paradise, this place that my mother wanted to aspire to be a part of. She actually said it's her dream, and she said, you know, if she had a choice, she would be a Bethelite. But do you see what Bethel is? It's nothing. It's nowhere anybody wants to be. They're so controlled. They're so miserable. And since the pandemic, they've been declining severely. And it's just sad and it's crazy. It's like you would want to scream to them, just get up, just leave, go live under a bridge or something. But it's not that easy. It's not that easy to leave this organization. And I know from experience how hard it is. I know how hard it is losing your family members. I know how hard it is having that big falling out and your family member just literally turning your back on you like a light switch. Like, boop, that's it. You're gone. You're done. They don't talk to you no more. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, is that really my family member? Shit, she just did that to me. Yes, that's your family member. That's the power of the cult. You see that power when you leave or you fade or you start to speak out against the organization. It is unsightly. It is deplorable. It is unimaginable, because if this never happened to you, you never experienced this, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. It's horrible. Okay. But I'm still here. I'm still alive. I have a great family. I'm happy now. So there is life after that travesty happens to you, but you just have to go through it if you are born into this cult. It's no freaking joke. But anyway, I don't want to keep drifting off. I'm so happy that this ex-Bethelite elder has done this. I have never seen nothing like this in my life. I am ecstatic. I am astounded. I am so happy. And it's such my pleasure to put this on my platform and inform the public. Listen, the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're a cult, okay? I don't know what the Watchtower is trying to do, trying to move them online. It's a freaking cult, man. It's a lie. Everything they teach is a lie. It's just literally money. It's a corporation. It's a publishing corp. The Watchtower is a publishing corporation. If you looked at the governing body's occupations on paper, they're probably contract workers, or they're in some sort of contract where they're kind of separate from the Jehovah's Witnesses rank and file. The wickedness rank and file has no idea about this because they don't know anything about legalities. They don't know anything about paperwork. They don't know anything about business. But if the Jehovah's Witnesses and the governing body were the same, then it would just all be called the Jehovah's Witnesses. But they got basically three names. They got the Jehovah's Witnesses. They've got the Watchtower Bible Tract Society, which is the publishing corporation that manages the Jehovah's Witnesses. And then you have now JW.org, which means they're going fully online. Okay. He just showed the intranet entry screen. So we know what's going on. It's amazing. I'm so happy because it does look like now the tower is definitely crumbling. To have a Bethelite inside do that, that tower is fucking crumbling. Looking like a Titanic out this motherfucker. Yo, they going down. I don't know if we'll ever get to see what's really going on, but we know it's crumbling. Okay, if you got that one guy talking about this is fake, then all the other Bethelites are probably saying the same thing. Anyway, I'm getting a little restless, a little tired, and I gotta stop. I gotta go. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody who's been supporting my videos. It's been really difficult to do some of these videos. It takes time, like look at me. I switched from my car to here. I had to do it because my headspace wasn't there in the car and I was driving. I was like, look, I really need to look at this while I'm talking about it. I cannot just talk about this. But I appreciate all y'all support on every video that I do. Let's make it to 1K. We're trying to get to 1K. Look, just hit that subscribe button. Just hit it, okay? You hit that subscribe button, and eventually I'm gonna announce to everybody, we hit 1K. That's okay. I need to post a lot more. I wish I could, but it is what it is, right? Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will definitely catch you guys. Let me know what y'all think down below about this, okay? Let me know, son. Okay, let me know what y'all think about this Bethelite, okay? Anyway, I see my battery like clicking and stuff, so I'm gonna see you guys in another video. Peace out. Bye.